came as a surprise a little bit, right? Um, Actually shocked a little bit due to the fact that this show was the Pat Bev pod with Ron less than 6 months ago. So I get a call, right, through this whole process, right, this whole case process, right? I haven't been able to like really post anything with Barstool, just until everything was over with. Dave has done a phenomenal job being uh, communication-wise, right? Allow me to still be with Barstool, but basically until I get my, you feel me, like come back when you're not hot type of vibes. And I understood it. You feel me? Like I was there when this kids got baptized, so like, excuse me if I feel some type of way, right? Not from Barstool, just from the homie. This was the Pat Bev and Ron. We got 278,000 subscribers together. We got a YouTube plaque together. You feel me? So like, this is my dog. Like I thought, like, you feel me? This is my dog. So I hit the group like, yo, I'm back, boys. I'm ready to work. You feel me? Like, man, stuff is past, man. Y'all been holding down. I'm ready to get back to work. Ron reached out to me, man. I know you glad this is over, this. I'm like, all right. So, okay, when do we start? And then they go quiet. And I'm like, they like, have you talked to anybody? I'm like, talk to anybody? Like, I talked to Dave. Dave say, have I talked to y'all? I talked to y'all. Y'all tell me, have I talked to somebody else? So me and Dave get on the phone. And Dave, shout out to Dave too, man. Solid dude since day one. Like from him finding me into where I am right now, media-wise, he's been a phenomenal, right? I talked to Dave, and Dave hit me like, yeah, the guys wanted me to reach out and tell you that they want to keep going how the pod is now. You've been gone for 3 months, and they want to, just keep that going right now. And I'm like, what guys? Like, what guys are you talking about? Like, he's like, the guys from the pod. And I'm like, why are you telling me this? Like, why hasn't, you feel me? I'm talking about producers. Like, I'm talking about I got people who produce the show currently. I had them sleeping on my couch in my house, bought them beds, have my chef cook them meals. Like, I still ain't heard from them. Like, excuse me if I feel some type of way, y'all. Excuse me. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. You feel me? I'm wrong a lot. But I'm a real dude. So y'all let me know if I'm wrong or not for feeling this type of way. I say, Dave, why are you telling me this? Like, why ain't nobody from the pod like telling me this? Yeah, they told me to reach out to you, right? And I'm like, okay, so it was told to me, right? Even though we have a contract, right? I don't know if you feel me. If I didn't like a teammate, I just couldn't stop working with the teammate because I didn't like the teammate. Again, that's not how it works contractual wise. So, yeah, man, we just trying to find a way to kind of navigate through all this right now. So,
yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and we've seen things like this, and you're going to keep seeing them again and again, just different versions and storylines connected to it, where you think that you really got a friend and you think that y'all really locked in, but really it's nothing but business in the beginning and the end. And I had a links in the description where you can watch the clips in the beginning in full from Patrick Beverley YouTube channel, who had recently, we've seen throughout the years, if you follow the sports world, I was catching clips and I watched little things on Twitter with him and Ron, who was a battle rapper at one point, and they got put together through Barstool and started building their own podcast up together, which came to Hoop and the Holler, and Jason Williams ended up joining on and things like that. I've covered stuff off of that in the past, especially the stuff with them and Klay Thompson last year. But once he got into the legal situation, They fell back. He had to, take a seat, but nobody got in competition with him and in communication with him and let him know what direction they was headed in, how it was going to go with the show. So when he came back to work, once everything got cleared and dropped and straight, they was like, oh, nah, bro, holla at them, holla at him. They give him the runaround now. And I'm going to tell you like this. Once they giving you the runaround, that mean they really don't rock with you in real life. It's nothing more than business to them. And he feel like, bro, I done built this up. I done been around the family. I done been around the kids. And the thing with us at times as people who we are and the way that we move, we be taking stuff like, hey, dog, you done brought me around the family and kids, bro. We really locked in all the way. This ain't just no podcast situation no more. But for them, they like, well, hold on. When stuff hit the fan, they ain't telling you directly. They ain't telling you what they really talk about behind the scenes. And they probably, who knows, they might be talking to each other. Somebody lied over there. Either they all lied, it's at least one liar on both sides. And then your production crew ain't talking to you either. He feeling like, hey, bro, I thought we was a team. I didn't fed y'all, had my chef cook for y'all, brought y'all beds. We trying to get it out the mud. We trying to build. But they looking at all that as nothing more than a business transaction. So you got to take that when they show who they is and they show what they own with you. I don't know what type of people they are in real life because I don't know nobody personally. But from what he's saying, he feeling like, hey, dog, I thought we was this. I thought we was that. But in life, sometimes you will believe that you thought wrong. I mean, what you believe, you will realize you was thinking wrong. And then when you break it all down, it's one of these situations right here, bro. Again, where the contracts, as he said, how do I not be on my show that I helped build up? Y'all kicking me off of my own platform that I helped turn up to where it said that I'd invested all this time and energy and labor into. But now I'm not on it no more. So I got kicked off my own show and everybody finessing me. And that's not, if you ain't keeping it solid with the dudes that help build you up, you're dogging them out, man. You got to let them know. That's like a real live snake move, running game on them and not telling them what it is directly. But I'm going to tell you like this right here. It's another lesson learned. And, hey, it can happen once you sign your name on them dotted lines because it's always a fine print. It's always a gray area. It's always this. It's always that. And this is why at times it's like shaky when you sign contracts. It just is what it is. It's a part of this. But to build that up and keep it 1,000, I wouldn't be tapped in. I wouldn't have even looked at that podcast if I didn't see Patrick Beverley on there. He has a personality. He used to play for the Rockets. We know him as the dog, the aggressive dude, kind of controversial in the NBA. So his character and his passion and things like that drive people to it. So he's a big factor on there already. But yeah, it's like, I don't know, man. Tell me what y'all think. It's a tough part about signing contracts. They can wake up any day and null and void. It just is what it is. Got more coming to the Patreon. I'm going to keep y'all updated on this one. Tell me what y'all think. More videos, all at 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.